Water is precious. It is the source of life for everything on this planet. Water never stays still. It travels all around the world in something called the water cycle, moving from the deepest oceans all the way up to the tallest mountains. Water can change shape. It can be a soft cloud, a solid piece of ice, or a flowing river. Our story follows a little water droplet named Aqua, who is about to discover the magic of the water cycle. One sunny morning, Aqua woke up under the glow of a bright and beautiful rainbow. He looked around, feeling confused. Where was he? How did he get here? Everything sparkled and shimmered around him. Aqua had landed in a wonderful place called Rainbowville, a magical town that only appears when sunlight shines through raindrops. It was colorful, cheerful, and full of friendly faces. As Aqua walked through town, a kind and friendly droplet came to greet him. It was Mayor Dewdrop.
Good morning, little one,
said the mayor with a warm smile.
You look like you have lots of questions.
I do,
said Aqua.
I woke up here, and I don't know why. And why am I so clear and shiny?
Mayor Dewdrop chuckled softly and said,
Come with me. I think I can help. This happens a lot here.
said Mayor Dewdrop kindly.
New droplets arrive all the time without any memories. But don't worry. Everyone in Rainbowville looks after each other. You are safe here.
They walked to the town center, where a tall, colorful clock tower stood.
This clock is very important.
Said Mayor Dewdrop.
At midnight, Rainbowville goes to sleep until the next rainbow appears. So make the most of every moment.
Aqua stared at the clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Even though Rainbowville was so beautiful, he could feel time moving. He wanted to use every second wisely and find out where he truly belonged. Aqua met a cheerful droplet named Misty, who was a teacher in Rainbowville.
What happens if someone is still awake at midnight?
Asked Aqua curiously. Misty smiled mysteriously and said,
That is one of Rainbowville's greatest secrets. Those still awake at midnight,
Misty whispered,
become part of our stories, lost until the next rainbow comes. Some find their way back, others become legends. It is all part of the great cycle of water and rest. Now go and explore,
said Misty happily.
Talk to everyone, make friends. In Rainbowville, we are all one big family.
Aqua waved goodbye and set off into the colorful streets with a heart full of wonder. Aqua explored every corner of Rainbowville. The streets were filled with music and color. Every droplet he met had a different story to tell about rivers, rain, and faraway places. Aqua listened to every single one. Even with all the fun around him, Aqua kept thinking about the clock. Time was passing. He wanted to understand where he came from and what his purpose was. He knew he had to keep searching. Then something wonderful happened. Aqua bumped into another droplet named Azure. She shimmered like a clear blue sky on a perfect day. Azure had always dreamed of exploring the world beyond Rainbowville. She wanted to see the oceans, rivers, and mountains that other droplets talked about. When she heard Aqua's questions, she knew they were meant to explore together.
Let's go on an adventure together,
said Azure excitedly. Aqua's eyes lit up. He still had so many questions swirling inside him, but now he had a friend by his side.
Yes!
He said.
Let's go!
First, they went to find Rivery, the oldest and wisest droplet in all of Rainbowville. He lived at the edge of town, where the rainbow colors faded into soft white mist. Everyone said he knew the answers to everything. Aqua and Azure walked side by side, their hearts full of hope, looking for answers about where they came from. They wanted to understand their place in the great big world of water. Rivery had big, kind eyes and a calm, deep voice. He said, nodding slowly.
You are here because you are ready to learn.
Ready to learn what?
Asked Aqua. Rivery smiled.
The journey of water.
Rivery told them that Rainbowville was born from the magic of the water cycle, connecting every corner of the earth. Aqua listened closely, then asked,
But why us? Why are we here right now?
Rivery smiled gently.
Sometimes a journey picks you.
He said,
You are here because you are ready to find out who you are and what you are meant to do. The answers are out there, waiting for you.
Rivery's stories filled Azure's heart with excitement. He spoke of mighty oceans, rushing rivers, and giant glaciers made of ice. She wanted to see all of it with her very own eyes. She wanted to feel the water cycle for real. Together, Aqua and Azure went to ask the Council of Clouds for permission to leave Rainbowville. The council were ancient cloud beings who floated high in the sky and watched over everything with wise, gentle eyes. The council warned them that the journey beyond the rainbow was dangerous. Many droplets who had left never came back. But when they looked into Azure's brave eyes, they saw a spark they could not say no to.
You may go,
The council said.
but take this with you.
They passed down a tiny glowing droplet, the essence of Rainbowville itself.
When you are ready to come home, this will show you the way.
Holding the glowing droplet close, Aqua and Azure transformed into mist and floated up into a big white cloud. They were on their way, drifting toward tall mountains and the great wide world beyond the rainbow. From high up in the cloud, they could see everything. Rivers winding through green valleys like silver ribbons, rain falling softly onto forests below. The whole water cycle was happening right in front of them, and they were part of it. They laughed and tumbled through the spray of giant waterfalls. They floated peacefully across the surface of hidden lakes, so still they looked like mirrors. Every moment was a brand new discovery. The rivers showed Aqua and Azure what it meant to keep going no matter what. Rivers carved through rock and stone over thousands of years, never giving up. Be like a river, the water seemed to whisper. Always keep moving. The deep ocean showed them that there is always more beneath the surface than you can see. And the slow, ancient glaciers taught them that even the most powerful changes can happen one small step at a time. They felt the moon gently pull the ocean tides. They felt the warm sun lift them upward into the sky. They were learning that water never really disappears. It just changes and moves and begins the journey all over again. As the seasons changed from warm to cold, Aqua and Azure began to miss Rainbowville. They had learned so much about water, but now they understood something even more important. Home is the most precious place of all. Aqua held up the glowing droplet the council had given them. It pulsed with warm rainbow light. Together, they wished with all their hearts, and a brilliant rainbow burst across the sky, pointing the way back to Rainbowville. When they arrived home, the whole town cheered. Mayor Dewdrop and Misty rushed over with the biggest smiles. Droplets of every color celebrated. Aqua looked around at Rainbowville and finally felt something he had been looking for. He felt at home. Aqua and Azure had become something special. They were now the bridge between Rainbowville and the great world of water outside. They had seen the whole water cycle and carried its lessons in their hearts forever. And so, the story of Aqua and Azure became part of Rainbowville forever. It reminded every little droplet that the world is full of wonder, that every journey teaches you something, and that every single drop of water, including you, matters.